Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel, September 18. Yes, I'm so excited to share with you another one sheet wonder project using one piece of 12 by 12 double-sided printed paper. This is such a great, easy project. You will really like this one. I really like this particular one that I made. It's a great size. If you have or if you recognize this project, it is similar to one that I had made not too long ago, and it was a smaller version to this size, and it's one of these. It is just so cute. I can't remember what I called it. I think it was I called it a compact ephemera holder or compact mini ephemera holder, but I'll put that video down below for you if you wanted to make a smaller size like this one. And it uses one 6 by 8 paper, and it's also double-sided, but it was just such a cute little multi-pocket holder, so I thought I would try and make another one in a larger size using a 12 by 12 paper, and this is how it looks like. So that's a smaller size, and it's just such a great folder. There are I've called it, it's a multi-pocket folder, but there are a couple of add-ons in here to create the extra pockets, but you can just keep the folder with just the 12 by 12 paper, and there are still pockets in there that you could use to add all your goodies in there. But this is a smaller size. I'm going to show you the inside of this larger size, and I'm going to show you the measurements and how easy and quickly it is you can make one of these. So I did use some tool to use as a closure to wrap the folder around, so it just opens up like this, and you can use some lace, you can use any of your favorite trims to use as a closure. So it opens up this way. I didn't decorate the front because I do like the pattern that's showing on here, and the paper that I use for this one and for the tutorial, it's the 12 by 12 double-sided paper pads by Die Cuts with a View. I've done a lot of projects using this collection. I think it's called the Floral, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it down below, and it's got some beautiful papers. So this is the cover. So then it opens up this way, and there are two side pockets up here for you to add heaps of your own goodies, paper pieces or ephemera pieces, letters, anything you like. And the openings are nice and easy to be able to slide your pieces in here, and I think that's why I like this larger size compared to the smaller one. So I've got in here one of my little pockets that I've made with a little mini file card. So I'm just showing you some of the things you can fit in here, and that goes in there, and there is still heaps of room in there to add more things. And on this side is another side pocket, and I made like a coin envelope using a book page to create just a little a coin envelope style, where you can make one of those or add your own little envelopes into that side. Then on the bottom here is another large wide pocket at the back, and I used some vellum, and there is also another front pocket, and so these are the two extra add-ons that you can add to make the extra double pocket. But if you don't want to add those on, you can just have these two as your side pocket, which is the same as these two. But I thought I'd change it up a little bit and add more tuck spots just to make it more interactive, and you can add more other things in here of different sizes. So we'll start with this front little pocket. So I've just got in here some fussy cut images that I fussy cut and a die cut, and there's a pocket here. And then this is a piece of vellum that I had torn the edge just to give it just to sort of decorate the edge of that part. And there are just some cutter parts in here. So there is your extra two pockets there, and your two side pockets. So a lot of room to add big bulky pieces. You can even add a journal in here. So let me see, I've got I've got a couple of my previous projects and journals, so this is nice and bulky. So these are sort of bulky items. You can probably fit this in here, I'm not even sure. So I have a tutorial on this project, and this uses 1 2x2 paper as well. So it opens up like this and has a side pocket. There's a pocket up here, and you get to make a coordinating envelope, and that goes in here. Then you open up the side here, and there is a file tab journal that all coordinates with this pocket, and you can make it into a little mini journal or a daily journal. And that just fits in this side pocket. And this is all made with 1 12x12. I'm going to see if that will fit in here. I think it will. It just fits nicely. Oh, that looks perfect. And it's nice and bulky, and you can still close this up like that. And then at the back is another pocket in the back here. And you can also add some more of your die cuts in here. And then you can add other things in there. So there is another back pocket there. And I'm just going to see if I could place one of these in here. So this is another one of my previous projects. I think this is a great little project as well. It's like a flip book with a side pocket. And I made one of these. Cute little like a swing, vellum swing piece with a little tiny envelope, which uses a circle punch just for some tiny ephemera pieces. Isn't this cute? Actually, I don't remember making this, but I think I'm going to make another one of these. These are cute. I even forget some of the projects that I made when I look inside these pockets. And that's just a little piece of lace that I just did to decorate and put a little brad. Just going to turn that around. So that's really cute. I'm going to make some more of these. And that goes in here. And then there's a piece of vellum piece, and then there is another pocket at the back here, and another pocket here. Oops, just trying to get that in there. So there's your pocket there, nice and large openings. So let me see if I can fit this in the back. Yes, I can too. So look at that, you can fit that in there. You can have all this space to add some bits and pieces, and there is that other pocket here to add another bulky journal. There's another little piece of a note card or a note card in the front, or ephemera pieces. So, and that still closes up. And that's what's great about these tabs. You can there's a lot of room for it to be able to keep it closed. And that's your back. Well, there we go. So it does fit. So let me just take that out. I'm going to see if I can fit. I've got this other one, another journal that I made. This also used a 12x12 paper. And this is from the same collection. So let's take that out. And I'm going to take this one out. I just want to see, because this is quite bulky. I think that can fit in there. But I want to see if that will fit in here. Yeah, it fits in here. So you can make a coordinating journal if you have a 12x12 collection. And you can add that inside or at the back. And that's some more of those stuff in there. I'm just going to see if I can fit this in the front. Because I haven't even checked. Let me see. Might fit in here, I'm not sure. Might just have to be a little bit gentle trying to get it all in without damaging the pocket. But I think it may fit. Also depends how much, what you have in here. So I'm just going to gently put it in. Oh, it does fit, I think. So you've got that tie there though. I might Might be better up at the back, and I think you can just put all your bits and pieces in the front, because this will fit in here because the pocket is not as deep, so you've got room to put that in there. So it does fit. So it's got this little envelope in the front. In case you haven't seen this video, I'll just quickly give you a quick flip through, and I'll link down below all of these projects for you. So there is a pocket here for you to add a letter or a card or a note card. Opens up this way and has a pocket here. Has a side pocket down the bottom. Just folded a piece of paper in half. That goes in there. And this is a journal, another sort of a mini journal. And that's a 6x6 paper size cover. There is a side pocket here, which I don't think I have. Let me just show you. So that's a side pocket. So you can add some tags in there. And that flips over to this side with a journaling part. There is another little pocket here for some word sentiments or some washi samples. And then there is another pocket here. And I've just made myself like a note card. Or you can use it as a photo mat. And it's also a nice large opening. So this uses a 12x12 paper, and that just closes up like that. You can basically bash a 12x12 paper pad, make one of these, make one of these. You can also make one of these. Oh, actually this one is, not too sure. I think this is I can't remember what size paper this is, but this is a 12x12 paper, and you can make a full set and add these into here. So these are just some ideas, but I will put down below the link to these videos if you haven't seen them. They are fun and easy to make. I do try and keep the step-by-step tutorials as easy and understandable as I can. So I'm going to put these back, and I'm going to show you how easy and quickly you can make these. And I've made the measurements easy enough for you to remember. So let's go right ahead with the tutorial. You need your double-sided 12x12 paper. And this is a sort of like a heavy, I wouldn't say, like a heavyweight to medium weight paper. But you can use any paper you want. I'm just going to trim off this extra strip here first, and then I'll be able to get a 12x12 paper. This is also from the Die Cuts with a View paper collection. I'm not sure which one this one is either. I think it's emerald something. Yeah, I can't remember what it is, what's called. So this is a double-sided. So you're going to need your scoreboard. If you can hear all that noise in the background, it's my neighbour next door. He's making something. I'm not sure what he's making, so I apologise for that. Okay, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to keep the print facing down so you can see the score lines. So the measurements are really easy. We're just going to score at 2 inches all the way down to the bottom, and 10 inches all the way down. So it's 2 inches both sides going in. We're going to turn this around. We're going to score it again at 2 inches and 7 inches. And that's all for the scoring. So now what we're going to do here, you're going to see that score line here, that's at 2 inches, and then there is a score line up here, which is more deeper. So you want that shorter score line at the bottom. We're going to cut, you can see there's a score line that's going through here, right through. We're going to cut that score line up to there. We're also going to cut that one up to there, and there is one down here. We're going to cut that to there, and that one up to there. So I'm going to start with this one and cut through just up to that score line. So we've got that, and then we're going to come on this side and cut along here. And then we'll do the same to these two bottom pieces. Okay, so we've got those cut. What we're going to do next, we're going to, this piece here, we're going to cut from there and cut up at an angle up to that part where it crosses over. So just a slight little angle. You can probably go down about an inch down from the corner. I'm just going to just sort of go like that. Try and cut as straight as I can up to the point where they meet up. I'm just going to fix that up. And that. And then this piece, you can use this as your template to go on this side, so you've got an even angle. And what you do, you just sort of go like that and then angle cut it. But I might have to go around the back way. I'm going to go that way and flip it over to be able to give me that same so I've got them the same. So that's those two pieces. I'm going to bring it back over now. So now I've got those two angle pieces cut. And all we do now is we're going to grab these two pieces. We're going to fold these two pieces in. Fold that piece in. They are going to be the two side pockets that are at the top. So we can go ahead and add some glue to these two areas up here. So I'm going to add glue up here and to the bottom here. I'll do the same to this side. Oops. Let that set for a few seconds. And then we have these two pieces. We'll do the same. We're going to fold them over as well. So at this point, if you don't want to add the add-ons, which is the two extra pockets in the front, I'll just take this out like I have here. If you don't want to add that to the bottom and you just want 4 side pockets, all you do here is you're just going to add glue to the bottom here and to this one, and then you're just going to close them up like that, and that will give you these side pockets. So, but what we're going to do in this video, we're going to add these extra 2 pieces to make it more fun. And I did have some vellum somewhere laying around. Where did I put it? Let me see. We are. This is it. Just grab these 2 pieces. So what I've got here, I've got a piece of vellum. I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. And actually I have some pieces here. So with your vellum, if you don't have any vellum or tracing paper, but you want to add that extra pocket, you can just grab another piece of scrap paper. That still will work fine, and that will still give you a pocket. And you just want to make sure the width of your scrap paper or your vellum is enough to cover, to be able to, you're able to glue it to the paper at the back. And with the height, you can just make the height as high as you want, as long as it doesn't go above the parts of the angle. So I think this vellum piece that I have cut out is 5.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And you also want another little piece of paper, And I've already got my piece here, and that's going to be the bottom piece. That's going to go at the bottom. So I'm just going to put that there for now. And the same thing, I cut that at 5.5 inches in length by 1 3/4 inches. And it's going to go in the front. Now, if you only just want the vellum piece, you can do that and just have that one pocket. But what will happen is you're going to see the glue at the bottom here. And that was the reason why I added this extra piece to the bottom, to hide the glue showing through the vellum. And then that actually then gives me another pocket. So that's just another option. You cannot have that piece and just have this little piece and have that down here to make a lower pocket for your maybe shorter tags or some of your smaller ephemera pieces, so it's easy to tuck out of the pocket. So this is just another great way for you to decide what you like to do with this part. But what we're going to do is I'm going to just tear off the top edge. So I want to just give it that sort of teared look at the top. So that's going to go inside. It's going to go on the inside like that. So we're going to add some glue first along the bottom. And if you're using pattern paper, you're gluing to the back of your pattern paper, not the front. And I think that was what I did. Yeah, so we've got glue at the back. And then I'm going to glue the front on one side and the front on this side. So I'll just show you. So you want to have glue at the back on the bottom and glue at the front on the sides. So that way we're going to press that down. So that way that's going to get covered, and just keeping it above that fold line. So that's going to get closed like that, and that will. Now we've got that glue sitting there. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the edge here. Not right at the edge, just a little bit about to there and just about here. It just helps keep it nice and sealed on all sides, so that I can close up. I think that's what I did with that one, yeah. So I'll just let that sit again. So now that will glue down that pocket for your vellum piece. So you can see here, and eventually when the glue dries, you will see that glue along here. But if you're okay with that, you can just leave that. So we've got that. So I've got this extra piece. I'm going to corner around just the two top corners. What side have I got? Maybe I'll do that side. Let's see. You can also then create a thumb notch here if you like. If you want to put a thumb notch like I have here, you can do that now. I won't worry about putting one. I'm just going to place that in the front, and that will be the top pocket. I might actually go that way, I think. I like that way better. And we'll just do the same thing. We're going to glue up along there, all along the bottom and around the other side. And just center that, keeping that above that fold line. Just a little bit. So let that set, and then you'll have that pocket and a pocket. You've got your two side pockets. We can close this up. Once it's all set. So now we've got the front part all done. So when you open it up, you've got those pockets and those. Close that up. We're going to turn this around now to the back. We're going to bring this up to the front. And that's going to give us that pocket up here, and these two pieces will get wrapped around to the front. Just trying to get my folds in line here. Just get that. So that will get wrapped to the front. Like that. And then I'm just going to corner around these two corners just to decorate the closure part. I'm just going to take it to the back, and there is your back pocket there. But to do that, we've got to glue that down. So we're going to glue along here and along here, and you glue it on the inside of the fold line. Bring that back around, and that is all that part done. And then you just punch a couple of holes here, one there and one there, and that will be the part where you tie it up. So opening that up, open that up. I should do it together with this one. So when you open it up, there are your two pockets up the top, 1 and 2. And then you have that part there, which is the same as this one. And you've got this one at the front, and then there is that one. And close that up. You turn that to the back, and then you've got that pocket just here. This is the same. Now you probably can see that it does hang over a little bit just before you glue this down. Just when you fold your paper over, just try and get it to line up first, you know, so that it doesn't sort of hang out on the bottom here. If it does, you can just trim it off a little bit, just so that it doesn't sort of peek out here, like you can see here it's peeking out. You can just give that a bit of a trim down if you wanted to do that. But this is a really fun, easy one sheet wonder using a 12x12 paper. I think it's just a great way to store all of your bulky pieces that you have. And if you wanted to make the smaller one, which is this cute little one, I will put that down below. But this is just as sweet and just so adorable. And what I've done with this one here, I had made a little tuck pocket in the front, as you can see there, and I just done that by fussy cutting a floral image. Or you can add a pocket like to the front here, add a little corner pocket here, add another corner pocket here, and add another couple of tuck spots. You can do that. And then this also opens up like that. Now you can see with this one, I didn't add the vellum piece to the bottom. I just made this as 4 pockets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then at the back is the other pocket. I mean, if you want to, you can make one of these and add this into the into here as well, like that. And then you've got another smaller version with the big one. And I do love this one. I think this is great. I'm thinking I may even make a few of these and add these to my shop, and add a few bits and pieces in here as well, to go with the folder for you to add to make for your project. So I'm thinking I may make a few of these for my shop if you're interested. And I'll see you all soon in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this easy tutorial using a one piece of double-sided 12x12 paper, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.